Hello, new wave of British heavy metal.com. Here it is the 9th of January 2021. If I may make the usual opening request for a favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel, that'd be a big help and appreciated. Now, here we've got a real good one from the good old days. The good old new wave of British heavy metal days, 1981. Heavy Pettin and their debut album, Letting Loose. It's just been reissued. I'd forgotten all about it, picked it up, listened to it and thought, man, how have I let this one pass me by since I lost the old vinyl copy? It's amazing. I've forgotten just how good it is. Anyway, Heavy Pettin appeared out of Glasgow, 1981, I think it was, or thereabouts, a year or two either way. Doesn't matter, does it? Just as the new wave of British heavy metal was really taking off. And this debut album of theirs it's a stone cold classic, it really is. Their other two albums have been reissued also, but this one is the standout of the three. Well, the standout of it's up there with anything else that came out in the Nawabum days back then. And other than the inability to use the letter G at the end of the band name and the album title, we'll forgive them a slight spelling issue, right? This is as fine a mixture of new wave of British heavy metal, glam rock, big riffs, lots of power, big harmonies, scorching solos, fantastic stuff. And the band took their name from the UFO album, No Heavy Pettin, and just dropped the no and the G. And there we are. Anyway, they were often back then compared to Def Leppard, who at the time were... Def Leppard were supposed to be the next big thing, and I suppose did turn into it. But Heavy Pettin at this time, in my opinion, were much, much better than Def Leppard. And I can say that because I'm from Sheffield, where Def Leppard were from. And, back then, familiar with Leppard. And, yeah, that debut EP of theirs on Bludgeon Refola showed what a good band Def Leppard were at the time, promising hard heavy metal band. But then came that horrendous, overly produced debut album, and I gave up on Leppard then, and barely listened to them since. But that's just my opinion. It might not be yours. Sure, they went on to sell squillions of records and earn millions upon millions of pounds, and fair play to them. But we're talking about Heavy Pettin, and I'm getting distracted now. So back to Letting Loose. Every song here holds the attention from first note to last. Stone cold classic from start to finish. In and Out of Love is a sort of a band anthem, I suppose. Punchy hard rocker, huge big hook. It's not unlike early Bon Jovi when they were good, although it's worth pointing out that Letting Loose saw the light of day and came out a few years before Bon Jovi's debut. So were Bon Jovi, the American, Heavy Pettin? There's one you can think about for a while. Broken Heart, Love on the Run, Love Times Love, they're all heavy, heavy rockers. Big it up a pace, all the riffs, the glorious chords, the solos and the huge vocal hooks and melodies. What a recipe. Victims of the Night is a particular favourite. We got a slow intro, builds into a swinging rocker, machine gun riff, snarling vocals, guitars all over the place, brilliant cutting solos, and it's even got some slower bits in it here and there. Classic. Rock Me does just that. Shout It Out, another monster anthemic style job. And you just can't go wrong here from start to finish. Killer album. Brian May, back then from Queen, was involved in the production. The band had lots and lots of press attention. They secured high-profile support slots with the like of Kiss, Ozzy Osbourne, and a few others. What could possibly go wrong, right? Surely it was only a matter of time before the arena tours started. Only it wasn't, unfortunately. Whether it was the record company that didn't put the weight fully behind the band, or the classic management issues, or whatever it was, it didn't happen for them, despite how good this is and those big support slots. 2 albums followed, which kind of strayed further away from the hard, punchy rock of Letting Loose into more like AOR territory. And the ultimate career killer followed when, for some reason, if someone knows why, please let me know. For some reason, that the band got involved in the ultimate career killer of all career killers, and that's the Eurovision Song Contest. How the hell anyone thought that was a good idea? But it's killed many a career, and it finished off Heavy Pettin. That was it. However, Letting Loose remains a huge album. It's as fresh and good sounding today as it was in 1981, almost 40 years ago as I'm recording this. Proper classic slab, new wave of British heavy metal era, as good as you'll hear anywhere. Really is. Seriously recommended listen. Their other albums have been reissued, I think I mentioned earlier, along with Letting Loose, but this is by far the best of the 3 in my opinion, and essential. So, as always, link below in the description to the album on Amazon, link back to the blog post on the website if you'd like to read that. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that would be fantastic. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, take care.